Hello, this is Ross Marquand. I'm here with Don. Want to say hi to Jimmy, Casey, Steven from the Dead Truth Podcast.
Hey, I'm Jimmy, and welcome to the Dead Truth Podcast.
It's Casey.
It's Dawn.
It's Betamax.
Yeah.
And that little twirly thing. There he goes.
Steven's coming in.
Oh, yeah. We got to wait till he loads in, apparently.
Steven's making an entrance. All right. I like this.
There we go.
I should be the one making that entrance.
Right?
Maybe Steven got killed off by Beta. I think that was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went missing as soon as Beta showed up.
There you go. So, Mr. Beta, you got anything planned for this coming up couple weeks? What's going on with you, buddy?
We're going to be doing a show called Pandemic Dead. That's a month or so out. It's going to be a great show. I think it's replacing Walker Stalker Con, I guess. We have an event that we do at conventions called Survive the Night, and it is a laser tag escape room type adventure that we put people through. We've done several of them in the past, and they've been various types of games. This one is going to be more of a live action video game style zombie shooting gallery. So you'll have to kill the zombies before they get to you. We don't call them zombies. We call them the undead. Just like The Walking Dead, they never call them zombies.
Right.
We call them the undead. And we actually have several walkers from the show, several whisperers from the show. We've got saviors. We've got people from Alexandria and Hilltop. And we actually have Ivy Negan, which is a excellent Negan cosplayer. We're going to have Mick Grimes, which is a Rick cosplayer, and Rosita E. Spicy as well in our booth as well. We did have set up for Moseley and the Shea West, which was Michonne's Pets, but unfortunately we've got some really, really bad news today about Moses. So
yeah.
I'm back, everybody.
Hey, Steven.
Hey, see, I didn't kill him.
You escaped.
His head's not on a pike.
He escaped.
He escaped my pipe.
There you go.
I had technical difficulties there.
It's all good. Welcome to the show, Steven, and welcome everyone online.
Yeah. How's everybody? How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good.
Very good.
So, guys, what are we up to this week?
Not much. It was a cold one.
Yeah.
Very cold. Very cold.
Yeah, I didn't do any tours or anything because it was a little bit too chilly for me.
Yeah.
We got
All right,
2
guys.
weeks.
Oh, yeah. 2 weeks to the show?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone had a birthday this weekend. Had a good old time.
That's right. Yeah.
Birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mr. Casey.
Happy birthday.
Appreciate it.
I can't sing.
It's all good. I can't sing either.
I got a spot for you next time I see you.
Uh-oh.
Well, what's the spot? What are we talking about?
I got
a spike.
I got a stick. I got a stick. Waiting for you.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. So, guys, I guess we're going to kind of dive into Moses real quick. I want to know how did y'all meet Moses for the first time, and how did that happen? And I want to know about the good things and kind of go from there. Anybody want to go first?
Who wants to start?
I met him a couple of years ago at the camp. I met him at the camp, and then later he wound up participating another camp. He wound up participating in one of my Survive the Night events, and we got to talking and start becoming friends on Facebook and stuff, and chatting back and forth. And then I really didn't know him all that well. I mean, just talking back and forth on Facebook and stuff, and just getting ready for the event that we're doing was most of the interactions I had with him. But you know, we spent many a times chatting back and forth about you know, things that he's done, and he's just a great guy. Like, he was giving me tips because he knew that I was going into the acting field myself, and he was giving me pointers and tips, and he said he always had my back, you know. So
what you got, Miss Dawn?
Like him.
Okay, who wants to go next? I'm sorry, I'm jumping.
No, you're good. I was just saying, I totally agree with what Wes was saying. That totally sounds like Moses. He was very encouraging. The picture right there that I posted with him, you know, we just saw him this past May at the camp, and that's my wife and I. You know, we were just catching up with him. We're so glad to run into him and just hear what he's been doing. I met him early on, around season 3. And you know, had the opportunity to get to know him early on. Then we actually interviewed him for that documentary I was working on. And Jimmy, I know you and Marlene had a lot of signings going on, you know, with Travis and Moses early on. And so, you know, I got to visit him and see him at those signings. But yeah, man, it's just crazy, you know, just not even a year ago, you know, things were going good. He said he was working on some projects, you know, and I always ask him, you know, what he's doing, and, you know, if he could share, you know, what he's doing. But, you know, a lot of times he couldn't really say because the projects were just getting started. You know, you can't spill the beans just yet. But he was happy to see us. He was just telling us about his new car he just got. So totally bummed to hear what happened, and definitely gonna miss him. You know, like I said in my post, that dude was so humble. He was the nicest guy I'd met, especially through Walking Dead, and he will definitely be missed. So humble. He was the nicest.
You gonna go ahead?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, this picture that I'm sharing now, this was from about 7 or 8 years ago, and he was one of the first people that I met down in Sonoy or in that area. Like, I don't know, we had been friends on Facebook, and I had messaged him and was like, hey, you want to meet up and, you know, go grab lunch or something? And we met at Chick-fil-A, hung out a little bit. Super cool guy, made me feel more than welcome. I mean, it was kind of like my introduction into that world a little bit. I'm wanting to say it was maybe before I even met any of the other cast members at cons or anything. Like, I wasn't meeting him as a cast member, though. I was meeting him, you know, kind of as a friend. But then again, I showed up with action figures in hand and, you know, prints and stuff like that. And he signed them all. I remember I gave him a little bit of cash just for doing it. And ever since then, I mean, I don't know. Every time I'd see him, you know, he's got such a positive energy.
Mm-hmm.
And just a really good guy. And I don't want to be sad about it. I don't think we should be sad about it. I mean, of course you need to be sad about it, but you need to celebrate his life, because him being with fans, he's really good with fans, and I'm sure he made lots of differences.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know he did.
Yep.
You gonna go ahead, Miss Dawn?
Yeah, the first time I met Moses was at the camp. I don't know if a lot of you know, I've never been to any big comic cons. Like, me going to the Pandemic is going to be the first one. So me going to the camp and meeting, even though they're just background actors, it was like meeting, you know, Daryl or Rick to me, you know, and he was so sweet and so kind, so humble, just like you all said. And it's just a tragedy. I just hate it.
Well, that's the thing too, is, you know, Moses, he did a lot of stuff, man. He was the focus of a lot of things. He did he was on Entertainment on the cover of the magazine. I mean,
Yeah, Entertainment Weekly, yeah.
They use his promo a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Queen of the South.
Yeah, Queen of the South. bunch of different.
He was in 42, the Jackie Robinson movie too.
Yeah.
41.
Yep. So the first time I ever met Moses, we were trying to get people for autograph signings down in Granville to get interest down there. So my ex-wife at the time was wanting to do, figure out who people were, and I was doing research. This is before anybody started seeing walkers or anything, and we had met Travis Charpentier, and he was on board with stuff, and the next person was Moses. So I found his Facebook, and I said, let's message this guy. And she goes, are you crazy? He don't want to come out here. I said, let's just try. He's okay. So I messaged him, and I said, hey, man, you want to come out? You can make sign autographs and meet fans. And he's like, yeah, of course. And he come out there, and it was his very first signing. This is back in 2013. So I've known him for a long time, almost 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
He was always extremely sweet. I remember we were sitting up there one day and just hanging out and shooting a breeze or whatever, and there would be fans come up from everywhere, and he was always gracious. And I know his mama really well. She works locally around here. And he was always just a genuinely good person from the start. He never changed. He never got a big head. He was always just, his mom and his grandma, God bless her, grandma was a trip from the get-go. And she's like, she goes, my baby's never going to change. And she always was all adamant about it. And that's one thing I can say about him. He had a good family. Mm-hmm. And I know that, we might be a podcast on here, but I truly want to say, we send, our respects out to the family and hope they do better. And want you to know we all love Moses.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And regardless of how the whole thing ended, he's part of this family, and he always will be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You have Jody on line one.
All right. So we got a caller. Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, Jody.
How y'all doing?
Good.
I just want to say that Moses was one of the most amazing people ever. One that his smile was very contagious. He knew how to bring you up when you were down. I've been friends with Moses for quite a few years on Facebook. I've got one of his old shirts. But I just want to tell my entire Walking Dead family that, we all need to come together, which we have. I mean, sorry it's through this, but we all need to just support each other.
Mm-hmm.
It goes to show you just never know.
Never know.
You touched so many lives. So many lives.
You have any special stories or anything you want to share with us?
I met him actually for the first time face to face at the camp this past May. And he was talking to me and my aunt. He wanted to come down to Florida with us and go hog hunting with my cousin.
That sounds like him.
He wanted to come down. Him and Shay were talking about coming down. But yeah, he just made that weekend so special. I mean, him and everybody else that was at the camp. It was a great weekend altogether, and he's gonna definitely be missed.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely.
When him and Angel showed up to play Survive the Night, we were just ecstatic. It was
That's
so much
cool.
fun playing them. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go to that, but I seen the pictures and it looked like a blast.
Oh, he was a trip. He was so much fun out there. I mean, and we kind of cheated a little bit. Like we would send the we call them the undead. We'd send the undead zombies. We would tag team and try to get him at one point, and he was like, all right, I give up. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. He'll be He'll be missed.
Yeah.
You will, and I really hope to see everybody in May, and we'll just celebrate him, as you said.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Good night.
Thank you for calling.
you guys have a great night.
Thank you. You too.
You too.
Thank you for calling.
Anybody else want to call in for us?
Bye.
We have
Bye,
Bye.
Jody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're-
Jody brings up a good point. My feed is just flooded with his pictures, and
Yes.
a lot of my Walking Dead friends have updated their profile pics, so
Yep.
it just shows the impact that he had on everyone.
we have Carol on the line.
Hmm?
Oh, we got Carol.
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 It's not Carol Baskins, is
You
it?
guys,
Hey, you guys
Hey,
don't
Carol.
mind I'm sharing these pictures, right?
No.
Is that
All
cool?
right, go ahead and share.
Oh,
on,
no.
man.
Share
Go ahead.
away.
That's what this is about.
All right.
Hey, Carol, thanks for calling.
hey guys, I just wanted to call and just give you guys my love. I know this is so hard for our family. He has been such an impact on all of those of us who've met him, even those of us who didn't know him.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he had a big impact, and I just wanted to send you guys my love and let you know that you are all adored.
No.
Oh.
Appreciate it.
Well, thank you, honey.
We love you, Carol.
And we feel the same way about all y'all, especially you, Carol.
Yes.
You're making my mask wet.
So, well,
You're smearing my makeup.
just wanted to share. I just wanted to share a story. Last, gosh, I don't know. It was a while ago. My daughter, we went to Chris Twellman's shop, and my daughter Angel was able to meet Moses. And when she met Moses, she gave him a rose quartz crystal.
Oh, wow.
And you think that it's something minor, but it had such an impact that the two of them had such a tight, immediate connection that they became fast and furious friends. And Moses carried that crystal with him and even contacted us to let her know that he was carrying it with him. And they had several conversations, on Facebook. And I just have to say that he was when you met him, you instantly connected with him. He was that kind of person.
Definitely.
And I just want people to see him in that light. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I'm just so grateful that we have that connection with a lot of us that are TWD family. I mean, whether we've met each other at the camp or other type of functions, or like Stephen and I, we met at Nick and Norman's. You just instantly connect with people. And I think that our family has that rare commodity that's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just so grateful that, I don't know, I'm just so grateful that I have this family. And I just really wanted to just give you guys my love and just let you guys know that you're adored. I don't ever want anybody to feel like they're alone. So anyway, I know this is probably not the place to say that, but I don't know. I just feel like
you're good.
It
You're
is.
good.
so.
It is.
Thank you so
Anyway,
much.
I just adore
We
you
love you, Carol.
We
guys
love
too.
you, Carol.
And I can't wait to see you guys in March, and we will get together and we will just celebrate our lives and we'll celebrate Moses's. Okay.
Sounds awesome.
Definitely.
Good.
Quick thing.
Callers, call in.
A quick
Yeah,
thing.
thank you for
Thank
calling.
you, Carol.
Great
Chris
call.
Wellman did. He reached out to me earlier this evening, and we're trying to get it nailed down, but he's wanting to do like a photo shoot memorial, and all the money that we raised from the photo shoot would go to Moses' family.
Oh,
And
wow.
I'm gonna get with some folks, and I'm gonna do a live on my channel, on my TikTok channel, and all the gifts that we get from that, I'm gonna donate to his family as well. So
Okay.
That is awesome.
I'll have to plan it out. We'll figure it out, but we'll set something up and we'll make an announcement. So hopefully we can make it a kind of a big deal and really memorialize him, because he was such an impact in the Walking Dead community for all of us. So
Right.
We have another caller.
Yeah, be sure to send us the info so we can share it on our page and spread the word.
Yeah.
we'll do.
You have another caller.
Another
Hello?
caller. Who's there?
Hello.
Is
Hello?
it my turn?
It
Yes.
is. Welcome.
Hi, guys. So this is Casey with the camp because I didn't get the announcement like everybody else did.
Hey.
What do you
Hey.
mean?
So normally Oscar makes these calls. It's never me, but he's just really struggling. Our camp family's had a rough week. We've had a couple pretty big losses. But what I want to say is thank you to all of you guys, because we would have never have known Moses if we didn't do the camp, and we would never do the camp if it wasn't for you guys. And he brought so much positivity and happiness to everybody that he met, us included.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to do something to honor him. I know a lot of you have reached out to me. If you guys have ideas, you want to use the camp as a platform, shoot me a message. We're open to whatever anybody wants to do. You guys are our event's open. So we have our March thing. We have May. In May, we're definitely going to do a memorial for him at our May event. But whatever you guys want, like, we're here. But Oscar's I don't think he can do it. I don't think he can make the call. So I figured I would say, on behalf of us, we love all of you guys. We appreciate all of you guys. And, our hearts are broken, much like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
For sure.
Thanks for
Absolutely.
calling, Casey.
Yeah, thanks for
Casey.
calling.
You all.
We love you, girl.
Love
We
you.
love you, Casey. Love you.
y'all. Tell Oscar we said hey.
You guys too. Okay, you guys have a good night.
Thank you
You
too.
too.
Thanks for calling.
Bye. All right, bye-bye.
All right.
All right, guys. So, do we have another caller? Do y'all have any more stories you want to know about Moses? Y'all got any interesting things or any funny things?
I didn't have a story, but there was a picture. I think there was a picture that was shared. It looked like Regina was hugging up on Moses.
Mm-hmm.
And that's definitely one thing I wanted to just say, like, even right there,
That
just
one.
that dude, he gave the best hugs. And, so we definitely, wife and I definitely got our hugs from him last May. So, always had a smile on his face and was always giving out hugs.
Well, the one thing I don't really talk about, but Moses he was like 300 something pounds when he was in school.
Yeah.
And he lost a lot of weight, and that was part of what inspired me, because I watched him do it.
Mm-hmm.
He did it. Why couldn't I do it? So that's when I lost a lot of weight. I did too. He's an inspiration to me. I didn't read his book, but he's got a book you can actually get, how he actually talks about his journey through that.
Mm-hmm.
Real inspiration. He really is. Everything he touched.
Yep.
But for one thing is, no matter what, you always felt loved around him. That's for sure.
And he
Right.
always gave great posts on his Facebook that was inspirational.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, he was really just extremely good to fans, especially across seas or whatever. Like he'd get them to send him stuff to autographed and everything. I don't know the name of the book per se. I think he advertises on his Facebook page all the time. I talked to Moses from time to time. We wasn't tight as we used to be. Unfortunately, I had my own life issues going on, and he, had his little con tour going on. So
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
was
get to see
busy.
him. Yeah, I seen his mother more than I seen Moses. I used to go to Walmart all the time, and she works at one of the Walmarts around here, and I used to see her, but I got to see her way more than I seen Moses. That's for sure.
Hey, Jimmy, you mind if I share something about Moses?
Go ahead,
no,
Mr.
you
Kevin.
go
Go
ahead.
Absolutely.
You guys know I'm not in the cons and all this stuff and that. Every time I got dragged to one of the cons, I'd go sit with Tashay and Moses, just hang out with them, because they knew I hated it, and I called him Under the Dome. That was his nickname I gave him. And every time I went to a con, he'd have a chair there for me to sit with him, because he knew I didn't want to be there.
No way.
Every time. Everywhere I thought, he had a chair for me.
That's awesome.
I'd go hang out under the dome.
Yep. And that's because your wife drags you everywhere. It's part of the work.
Shh, be quiet.
Yeah. But Kevin the door is his wife. That's why his wife, he's so good to her. Got any other stories, Mr. Steven?
No, not really. I mean, I just, after I met him that first time, we just kept running into each other at shows and stuff like that. And last time I saw him was, I don't think it was this last time that he was in Abraham's Army, but the time before that.
Mm-hmm.
And I hadn't met Theshay at the time. That was the first time meeting him. And I remember walking away and hearing Moses telling Theshay that he loved my energy, my positive energy. And that made me feel so good. You know what I mean? Just to have somebody say that about me and not even know that I heard them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, that just goes to show the kind of person he was. He wasn't, he wasn't trying to say anything negative as I was walking away. He was lifting, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Lifting it up.
We used to have good times with him at signings. I remember one time we had a signing at Gwinnett. There's a minor league team called the Gwinnett Braves back in the day, and they're called the Stripers. But we had a signing up there with him one day, and I remember after we got done signing, they gave us like this little luxury booth. We went up there and we were hanging out, and I looked over and Moses was over there. He goes, "It's an all-you-can-eat buffet," and I'm like, "Okay." So I sat down with him, and I was eating and stuff, and Theshay walked through the door and he's over there. He goes, he said, "Where's the food at?" And Moses pointed behind him, of course, and he went over there, ate and sit down with us, and we just kind of enjoyed the game together and that day, and it was real memorable. It's a lot of fun, but he was just honestly just sweet all the time, and you can't find that in people today.
Right.
Yeah. All right, guys, you want to call in? You're more than welcome to. Mr. Wesley, what we got going on, man, besides pandemic? Do we got anything else going on?
I started doing some TikTok stuff, quite a bit of that. We go live just about every day we can. I started pairing up with a Negan cosplayer. I think you guys had him on. IB Negan is who he is. His wife, Rosita E. Spicy, they do a lot of stuff with Mick Grimes. So we've started doing a bunch of TikTok videos. We're creating new content for people, funny, serious. I mean, whatever the gambit is, we're trying to throw it out there, see what sticks, right? But there's that. We're working real hard for our Survive the Night stuff, trying to get it up and running for a pandemic. We're always looking for new, places to host Survive the Night as well. So after pandemic, we're going to have some other stuff where we've been working with FanQuest Nation. They've got a thing coming up, and we're going to be part of that. They're doing a Walking Dead. Sarah, it's February 8th. It's a Walking Dead trivia thing. It's a virtual event.
Yeah, and as far as I know, I think me and Miss Sweet are hosting that. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, cool.
Yep. And then Sarah and I will be there as Alpha and Beta.
Cool.
Miss Sarah's going to come out. Oh, sorry. She may be there. I might just be there by myself, apparently.
Hey,
she has to work.
Tell her she can come up to the camera too if she wants to.
She's not in costume.
Oh, she'll come up there. She's fine.
All right, here she comes.
You throw you to the side, Beta. She'll put you in your place.
Right there. Let me push the camera back. Let me scoot over.
There you go.
Gotta make room for Alpha.
There you go. See, she's the real boss up in here.
She is. She's the real boss.
Hi, everyone.
There she goes. What's going on?
Love you all.
We
Love you, girl.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Are you
So-
safe?
Tell them about your new friend that you met, Tony, on TikTok. He's doing the.
Yeah. So, really cool thing. I got a TikToker reached out to me and he's doing this traveling, little traveling event that they're doing. They're going from town to town, and they've got this RV, and they're interviewing various people on TikTok, how they, cosplayers, just, anybody and everybody that they can find that's interesting, right? So is it Tony?
Somebody saying it's Tony of Tulare.
Tulare, that's right, Tony of Tulare. He's very energetic. He's got some funny videos. He reached out and wants to do some TikTok stuff with us, which I think is really neat. Yeah, he wants to interview me and stuff, which I was like kind of blown away that somebody wants to interview me. But
what are we doing here?
I'm a nobody. I don't know why everybody wants to talk to me all the time, but anyway, yeah, I thought it was kind of so. Yeah, it's kind of going to be like Between the Ferns. If you've ever seen that, it's going to be kind of like that. So they're going to take this RV and they're going to get to Sonoy, and they're going to have Ivy Negan and Mick Grimes, and they're going to reenact Negan's scene in front of the RV.
Cool.
So yeah, it should be funny because they're too funny. They're really funny guys. So anyway, if you're on TikTok, make sure you check them out. Tony of Tulare. I don't know that I'll have to
It's Tulare. It's Tulare. It's in the comments.
There you go.
Rosita.
Yep,
Yeah.
Rosita's in there. She's gonna post that stuff up for us.
Right there. Yep.
Thank you, Rosita.
While we've got Sarah on here, I want to show one of my favorite pictures.
We love this.
Nice.
That's me and Sarah right there. That's one of my favorite pictures.
Yes, I love her Alpha.
Yeah, we all did a tour, and they shanghaied the bus. my acting chops wasn't too good. I tried my best. But to be honest, I didn't have to act much. She got so into character. I was a little bit scared there for a minute anyway.
He had to wear his shitting pants.
That's right, yeah.
Got a little intimidated.
There will be conflict.
Right, that's what you said, yeah.
Hey, you have a phone call.
All right. Hello? Hey, who we got?
Hey, me?
Hello.
Hey, can you hear us?
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, this is Shay. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, I got dogs barking. I'm so sorry. I've hesitated on calling in because I don't want to cry in front of everybody, but I can't not tell the story.
Okay.
Well, who we got?
Bear with me. Do what now?
We couldn't hear your name.
Do you have the show going on? You might need to turn it down. I think it's
yeah, I have it going on in a different room. I'm trying to get away from it.
Okay, gotcha.
Here you go. I'm hiding in the bathroom now. Can y'all hear me?
Sorry, I hide in my bathroom too.
Sorry.
You're good.
Am I good? Sorry. My name's Shay.
Oh, hey, Shay.
Hey, Shay.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, you guys. I hesitated, but I gotta tell you, I'll make it really quick. I got to go down to Abram's Army the last time that Moses was there with Adam and Keith and Shay, and it was the last trip for a while for me because I'd been having some messed up health issues, and I knew I wasn't going to get to go back for a while. But the love and the care, not just from Moses. I mean, all of them were. They were great guys. Great trip. But just the genuine care and support and motivation that he gave me that day was, I mean, you really would have had to be there to feel that. It was unbelievable. I'm trying not to cry. So I'll make this quick, but it was really, I mean, he told me you can't think like that. You got to think positive, and I'm usually that person. But what he said that day was amazing and was true right. He lit that room up, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely.
And I could not share anybody that was running has to know that because he carried that with him. He was just a great guy, and I'm so lucky to have got to go and meet him there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my touching story.
Well, thanks for sharing that with
Yeah,
us.
Yeah.
thank you. It's very brave of you.
Thank you.
It's nice to hear from you.
Well, he deserves that. He deserves that recognition because
Right.
he was definitely a motivational, good, guiding person, and good hugs, big smile. I mean, everybody there was great that day, though. So, that's my story. Thanks for listening to it, guys.
No problem. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for calling in. Thank you.
Hey, yeah, thank you, Shay. We miss you.
Yep.
All right, miss y'all too.
All right.
See
Bye,
you.
Shay.
Anybody else want to call? We'll keep talking, and y'all can keep calling. It's fine.
We have some Abraham guy calling in.
Ooh, we got an Abraham
Mr.
guy.
Chris, you there?
Did you really say the Abraham guy?
I hear fussing, so it must be you.
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
I'm shocked. How you doing, guys?
We're
Doing
good.
good. How you doing?
I'm shocked because nobody of you is wearing the Dad Truth podcast t-shirt.
What'd you say?
Oh, I usually wear it, but I had to wear my birthday shirt this week.
Yeah, all these excuses. I got that.
No, I love my shirt. I love the podcast shirt.
Just pretty quick. Thanks Wes for mentioning the photo op on Saturday. It was not my idea. It was Jeff Wagner's idea. So,
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jeff. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Shout out to Jeff.
and he called me this afternoon. He called me this afternoon and said, "Hey, Chris, what do you think about this idea? Doing a photo with walkers in the shop to help the family a little bit." I said, "I'm all up to it." So just talked to a few people. I called Melissa Cohen, and a few people. So we have Melissa Cohen, the bicycle girl. Everybody knows the bicycle girl, I guess.
Melissa, yeah.
She's coming on Saturday to stay. The other pet walker is coming. We're going to set up a little table, like a little memorial table with a photo of Moses. We will have a little guest book where people can express their feelings in the guest book. And we will have the book and money we make to Moses' family. I've noticed brother today. So I hope we can meet up as soon as possible to help the family.
That's wonderful.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So this time it wasn't me.
What was that, Chris?
He said this time it wasn't him. It was Jeff there.
Oh,
Okay.
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 Yeah, yep.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah.
You the
thank
man,
Yeah, great
Jeff.
idea, Jeff.
It's pretty bad what happened. I was totally shocked when I read it this morning and all the rumors. I was researching it online today, and the last article I saw that was 11 at night. That it was really that this guy, Moses, and another guy got stopped on the street at a stop sign. That they got threatened with guns, and Moses fought back, and this idiot started shooting. So it's just a shock.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
Maybe I can wait. Maybe I can post the link to it. Like, where I wrote it, so it's not that I wait. I just posted the link in your comments.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We see it. It just
When are
popped.
we doing the photo? When are you wanting to do the photo shoot again? Or the photo ops?
It's upcoming Saturday, and we're going to start at 12, and it depends on how many people will come. So I think it will be from 12 to 5.
Okay.
So Jimmy, no excuse for not coming.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks,
Sounds-
Chris.
Next
Chris.
Nate
Thanks,
Nate
Chris.
Thomas is coming, and the other one. So we will have a bunch of people in the
Sounds like a plan.
Yes, sir.
And we have another little kind of fun stuff what we planned before. A friend of mine is the director of the animal shelter in Meriwether County.
Okay.
So that's real Woodbury. And he asked me a few weeks ago if he can come with a few puppies. These puppies are up for adoption. And it's kind of interesting that this all happens this weekend because Moses was a huge animal fan. So it's quite. So we will have like 5-6 dogs in the shop as well.
Nice.
So maybe when the other guys, if you want to adopt the dog, just swing by.
I wish I could, but I live in an apartment where I can't, so I can't handle doggy. I have a cat outside I mess with and feed all the time, but they don't really like me at all. He's just like, go away, feed me and go away.
Yeah, we have two.
By the way, before I forgot that, Steven, you should join the photo op as well.
I'm down, man. I was hoping you would ask. I would love to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not a question. So you will be there at 11:45.
Okay. Sounds good.
And
I'll be there.
Other guys I already asked Jeff West, so I already talked to him way before the podcast. I'm not forgetting him.
All right. Yeah, I'd be more than happy to, man. I would actually be honored to.
That's awesome.
Awesome, that's great. Man, I will have a broom. I will have a broom for you.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Chris. Remember when I still got our podcast up on my YouTube channel. We used to do Talking Dead Light.
Mm-hmm. I used to watch it, truthfully.
Yeah.
From the spot where I'm sitting now, it looks so different now.
Oh yeah, I know. You showed me pictures.
That was a mess. That was a mess like 3 years ago. It was horrible in the garage.
But it was fun, man.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Then I would say just let some other people join, and I'm going to see a few of you on Saturday.
Sounds good.
Sounds good, Chris. Thank you.
Thanks for calling, Chris.
Oh, by the way, this little guy with a full beard from Augusta, you need to get your butt up north.
I do.
Yeah.
I miss you.
And you too, guys. Bye, guys.
Bye, buddy.
Right.
See you,
See
man.
you, Chris. Thanks for calling. All right, awesome.
Oh, Chris, that's awesome.
Yeah, we used to have fun on that Talking Dead Light. That's the first podcast I ever tried. That's been a long time ago.
I remember I was living in Sonoy at the time I watched it, so it's been about 5-6 years ago.
Yeah,
Wow.
put it this way: me and Monica had just, I think, gotten together, and I would drive down to his house. This was before, way before everybody was doing these types of podcasts. So I would have to drive down to Noonan, and we would start the podcast at like 9 or 10, and then I wouldn't end up getting home till like 1 or 2 in the morning, and then wake up and go to work the next morning. But that's how fun it is. That's how much I like doing these podcasts. You know what I mean?
It is a lot of fun. It really is. Like once they catch on, it's a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun last weekend or last Monday. That was funny.
Cool. I might try to. I'm gonna look. I might be able to make it up. Actually, I think we're clear this Saturday, so might be able to come up to see Steven and Jimmy.
Chris said it was 3.5 years ago that we did that podcast. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah. They're still on my YouTube channel.
Oh wait, you guys sat in front of the fence, right?
Yeah.
The back.
Well,
I do remember that. Yeah.
We had a little studio in Chris's basement where we had his backdrop behind us. You know what I mean? Yeah, but we didn't have microphones. We didn't have headphones.
Right.
I mean, it was a lot of fun. I thought
it was still fun, right? Because that's what it's about. That's what a lot of these podcasts and YouTube channels and all that, miss. It's not how it looks, how it sounds. I mean, obviously you want to be able to hear it, but I mean, it's your content. It's your listeners and your interaction. So, yeah, man, I do remember that.
Bait on here either. I'm just saying.
That's right. That's right. I do remember that.
Or on TikTok, I'm referred to as Leatherface, Slipknot. What happened to you? That must have been a horrible car accident. I mean, I get that.
Are you going to Days of the Dead, by the way?
I'm not, unfortunately, no.
Yeah, I'm going. Corey Taylor's supposed to be there from Slipknot. Just saying.
Yeah.
I know. Maybe I can get him to sign my mask.
There you go.
Hey, hey, I took Levi to Sonoy. What was it, Wes? A couple weekends ago.
It was a couple weekends ago, yeah.
And I walked up to Wes, and he was behind me. Levi was, and I was like, "Hey, man, I want you to scare the crap out of my kid." And Levi walked up and was just like, "Hey," and like kept walking. I was like, "Man, he's been watching too much Walking Dead with Daddy."
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He don't.
It didn't even phase him.
Well, I've got pictures of him and Jose and Miss Terry, like when he was just a little baby, and he
all
didn't
dressed
mind it a
up in their
bit.
makeup.
Yeah,
kind of like my kids are. Then he just grew up with it. Casey's kids did too, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're used to it. In fact, the remember the season opener we watched at the high school?
Yeah. Season 4 opener. Yeah,
season 4. So my wife and I were there, and there was this family sitting next to us, and they had like their 3 or 4-year-old daughter, and she was like diehard fan and like into it. And then me and my wife were just like, whoa. You know, because my wife's real jumpy, and so she was like, "You're braver than I am," you know.
Yeah, I remember that was one of the coolest events we
that
ever
was cool.
did. That was really cool. And that was a Walker Stalker before it was a con. That was crazy. Yeah.
Yep.
And we had a lot of fun with that. I remember they even had like zombie attack vehicles and everything back then.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got betas.
Yeah, man.
Hey, so that TikTok you did for the show was really awesome. I like the smoke and everything. You're doing really good.
Yeah, I gotta go out there and check it out.
Yeah, like for real. I watched the live video the other night. He actually answers questions, telling me he's not the real beta. He's like,
did a lot.
Ryan Hurst, y'all, and they didn't believe it.
And believe me.
I was like, I'm going to just sit here and watch how long these people are really going to be convinced he's Ryan Hurst, even though he's telling me he's not.
Right.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun watching it.
And by the way, they made an announcement. The tickets for Nick and Norman's viewing parties are going to be going on sale shortly. So if all y'all listeners want to come, I know I'll be there. I'll be representing Dead Truth Podcast, hosting them. So me and
I don't think you got a choice. You're working them, right?
Yeah. But I'm hosting. You know, I always represent the podcast.
There you go. Ain't nothing wrong
Do
with
it week to week? Do they only
come
put them
out?
up?
Maybe we can get Jimmy and Dawn and Casey to come to some and have like a little meetup at one or something.
Yeah, definitely. You can always do that.
Yeah, definitely, Steven. Do they do it
and
only
Wesley
like
and Sarah? Yeah. Do what now?
Do they only put the tickets up the week prior, or do they put them?
No, they put them all up at once. That's what they've been doing now. I don't know. They may put half and then that's how they do it. They put half and then they put half.
Okay. How much are the tickets again?
I'll have to go back and look. I'm not 100% sure.
I forget. It was
around like 45 with, but that
like
includes the meal. And
it was about 50 a ticket.
Yeah.
Well, they give you a lot of food and you get a drink.
I think you get one drink and then
you get those collector pins.
Yeah.
Oh, they've changed it up then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They got beta outside.
It used to just be the meal.
Yeah, Barbara and Christy said 50, so yeah.
So 50, probably 50. Yeah, but I think it's worth it. I mean, if anything, this is the last season. They're a lot of fun. And you know, like I said, I'll be there emceeing and doing trivia, and we're gonna try to think of some new stuff to do this year too.
Cool. Yeah, let us know when the tickets go up, man. So I'll grab a couple so we can head up.
Maybe we hang out Will Turpin again. Who knows?
I know, right? That's how we met Will. One of these, you know.
Hell, maybe we'll meet Dave Grohl next.
Who knows? Who knows? The Foo Fighters
freaking sweet.
Slipknot.
Yeah.
I'll just show up and everybody thinks Slipknot.
Right.
Hey, it is a good mask though. All in all, it really you make those yourself, right?
Yes.
Oh, you make that
100% natural.
Yep.
Wait. What do you mean natural? 100% U.S. grade human.
It's 100% organic.
Okay.
Who's the baby guy got with you? What's the baby's name?
This is Nikita.
Okay, Nikita.
Nikita.
Nikita's a big old baby.
That's a big old kitty.
She's a turkey.
Aw.
She's been down here meowing at me.
Yeah, we got both the animals sitting here at her feet.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
why
you're
don't
not
we
paying-
own this too?
Exactly. You're not paying attention to them, so they
Like kids.
gotta remind you they're there.
So Wesley, have you read the comics?
No, I have not.
You got to read the comics because I like Beta in the show too, but I loved Beta's character in the comics. We got a lot more out of Beta in the comics.
I've seen some of it. I kind of cheated and when I've got
skipped ahead.
Yeah, when I got cast to be a Whisperer, I got one of the comics and was reading through the Whisperer War stuff. So yeah, I kind of knew about the Whisperers. And yes, I thought Beta was awesome. That's why I kind of decided to cosplay as him.
Yeah.
I wish we got more Beta in the comic books than the show Beta like we had, and they didn't let Ryan Hurst be Beta per se.
Right.
I've got my Beta from the comics right here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, you can't really see it though. I got the glare coming on.
That's
We're
like
gonna get Ryan to sign that.
Or you can get Betamax to sign it, either one.
That'll make the value drop.
I hear you.
But yeah,
I would like to get Ryan to sign my mask. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah,
that'd be really
cool.
But yeah, in the comics, I don't know. I'm a basketball player. Like I played a little college ball, and in the comics, Beta was a NBA player. Yeah, so I always thought that was really interesting.
That was cool.
Kind of related to that because that kind of gave a reason why. To me, it gave a reason why he was so big yet so agile,
Right.
And coordinated and stuff like that. Like he was something to mess with. You know what I mean?
Right.
I wonder why they made him a country music star in the TV series.
Right. That is weird.
If you ask me, it was just one of those things they wanted to differentiate from the comics. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you think the writing table, they're all sitting around, they're coming up with ideas, and somebody's like, well, we can't use him as a basketball player anymore. What do you want to do? Country music singer.
Right.
That's what we're doing.
Needed something easy to recreate in the show. You know what I mean? Like
maybe because his looks, who knows?
Yeah.
It would have been.
Well, I mean, they had the little Easter eggs in there in the other shows too. So maybe.
Yeah, but they could have easily put basketball cards.
Right, basketball cards or ESPN
Illustrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always think him being a basketball player, I always thought about like Kevin Nash playing him. The wrestler because he's tall, he's got the hair. And Kevin Nash did play basketball. Like I think he played in college or something.
He did.
So yeah, you know what I mean. So I always thought he'd be pretty awesome, Beta.
I think he played at FSU, if I'm not mistaken.
For real? Oh, I don't know where he played. That's awesome.
Or Miami.
You know, he played Super Shredder in the Ninja Turtles too.
I did know that. I did know that.
Yeah, he played Super Shredder.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go!
Darn right. Vanilla Ice, right there, boy.
Oh, somebody, Ben in the comments is asking Jimmy about hair tips. Don't get us started on that. That'll go down the road. We might not get off here until 1 o'clock in the morning.
See last week's episode.
I use conditioner every day. I condition very well.
Well, Jimmy was coming at us with some explicit products, man. He was
right.
Foursome.
Woo, here we go.
Foursome.
On.
You skipped the threesome, went straight to the foursome. Huh?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Go home and go big.
No, foursome's actually a good product to use it on.
Oh, here we go.
There you go. There you go.
You got a side deal. You got a side deal going on, don't you?
That's what I'm saying. He gets sponsored every time he says it.
Hey, go ahead. Get a sponsor, dude. Run it. Shameless.
Hey, this is a new product anyway, and they give me like really big discounts where I go get it at. It's usually like $20 a bottle, but I only get it for 10.
There you go.
Hey,
because you keep plugging it.
Jimmy,
damn right I'm gonna plug
it. Go for
I
it,
say
Jimmy.
run it. Run it.
Run it like it is. Don't ask me why I had it sitting next to my computer desk. I forgot to get it for the last show because I have a bunch of it in the bathroom.
I was about to say, so you ain't showered?
Hey, I was going to give something to Beta. It looked like he needs a little clearance on the head.
Here we go.
Don's
just glad we're not asking about Rick anymore.
Hey, that's coming. Hey, I ain't got there yet, but it's coming. I guarantee.
Is Jimmy taking the heat now?
Hey, that's why Rick's all bent up now. He didn't used to be bent up, and now he's bent up. He's got lotion on his left shoulder. Don't give me that crap.
You're just trying to take it off on me. Get it off.
You'll be all right. You just a look. It's like only bent in the middle. It's only bent in the torso area.
We always got to end these shows on a roast.
No, I got this now. I got my bobblehead.
Oh,
You got your bobblehead.
Your bobblehead.
There you go.
Nobody say anything. Come on.
That was too easy.
Let's don't go there.
That's too easy.
Don't go there.
That's too easy.
Don't go there. We don't want to get deplatformed.
I know, right?
All right, guys.
Oh man.
All right, guys. There's a bunch of questions about how Moses, left us. But truth about it is, I don't think he could have done that. But always remember, sometimes the happiest people in life are the ones that live in the darkest. Okay, so no matter what you see in front of you, always take people's heart and always be good to everybody, regardless of how they are, unless they're just plain mean to you, and then you can adjust your temper beyond that. But we love everybody. Anybody got any closing things they want to say about Moses or anything? Well, we got 5 minutes left of the show.
Just prayers to the family. Everybody, like I said, I think he would want us all to celebrate what he's done, the kind of person he was. And, of course there's going to be sadness, but don't let that overcome the positivity he brought you.
Right.
What do you think, Mr.?
Say something.
Nothing. Say what's up, Casey? You got anything?
Keep smiling, man. That's when I think of Moses, I think of smiling. Just keep smiling. Regardless of your background or whatever, we're all Walking Dead family. We're all fans of the show. We all, no matter what, right? Our likes or dislikes are, Walking Dead's what brought us together. So Moses was definitely a champion for the show. Just being a good dude. So keep the spirit alive.
And I'm very moved by the calls we got of people letting everybody know that all of us are important. And it's the same way with us to you guys. Like it's you're important. You might think things are going bad, but look at what was took, this week from us. Like, you just never know. You never know. And sometimes it's just not that bad.
Yep. And Wes and Sarah, thank y'all for being here. I know we were chit-chatting at the last camp, and it's pretty cool that now you're on the show, That's
and you
awesome.
will be at the camp too this year, right?
Yes.
Yes. Well, we'll have Survive the Night at the camp. I don't know if we'll be Alpha and Beta there, but we'll probably bring the costume anyway.
Yeah.
All right. What I was saying, Don, you got anything to say? I'm sorry.
What is it? I'm sorry. I had something come over my screen.
You're fine. I know it is. I get it sometimes too. I was saying, do you have anything to say tonight before we go?
Like I said, I'm just moved by everybody. It's just, this is the best family, and they've included me just like I'm part of everybody, and I'm just overwhelmed. Like if I talk too much, I'm going to get teary-eyed. But I have never been part of a family like this, that they just include everybody and they just make you feel like you've been there forever.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so much love and support, and it's special.
It is
special.
I'm Beta and Alpha. You got closing words?
Stay off my land.
Yes, that's awesome.
He's trying to be the boss. I didn't tell him Alpha's the boss.
Right.
I'll let him speak this time.
There you go.
Usually on the quiet time.
All right, guys. We love you all.
Thank you to all our listeners. Thank y'all so much.
Yes,
love you guys.
Thank you.
Love
Thank
y'all.
you.